Hey friends, and welcome to another board meeting. Today I'll be teaching the abstract 1 to 4 player game Nova Luna, designed by Uwe Rosenberg, and this game got nominated for the Spiel Des Jahres in 2020. It is all about grabbing the right tiles and placing them in front of you next to specific colored tiles to complete their goals. Let's jump right into it and set up the game. First, place out the moon wheel where all players can reach it. Place the moon marker above the golden field of the outer rim. Shuffle all of the tiles face down and place one randomly face up on the remaining 11 open spaces on the outer rim. Set the other tiles to the side for now, still face down. All players select one color and take the 21 discs of that color. To determine player order, grab one disc of each color and randomly pick discs one at a time until all discs are taken. Place the first disc taken on the new moon of the moon track. Place the next taken disc on top of it, and so on. I will just be showing a 2-player game in this example though. Now before we get into gameplay, let's break down the anatomy of these tiles. There are 3 important things to note on them. First is the color of that tile. Second, the time cost that is numbered on the top left, and it goes anywhere from 1 to 7. This is how many spaces you must move your marker clockwise if you take this tile. And thirdly, the goals of that tile, which can have 0 to 3 goals on it, which will be in circles as well. A goal will show anywhere from 1 to 4 colored dots on it. To fulfill a goal, a player must have tiles of those colors adjacent to it vertically or horizontally. Here you can see one of the goals on this teal tile is to have 1 teal tile and 1 yellow tile adjacent to it. So for this, let's say on your next 2 turns, you grabbed a yellow and teal tile and placed them adjacent to it. You have completed this goal, so you place one of your colored discs on it. You can also do something that is called chaining. You can count up all the tiles of the same color that are touching, again horizontally or vertically, with at least one of them that is touching the tile you are trying to complete the goal on. You can see here that the teal tile with the 3 on it needs 2 teal tiles touching it, along with 1 red tile. There is a red tile to its right touching, and 1 teal tile to the left. But since that other teal tile is adjacent to a different teal tile, you can chain those together. So now that counts as 2 teals adjacent to the goal. Since we completed that goal, again we cover up that goal with a disc. Remember, you can only chain tiles if they are the same color. Just for one more example of chaining, say you put this purple tile down, you would complete both of these goals since it is adjacent to 1 teal tile and also 3 teal tiles through the chaining process. So let's go back and show how the game flows. The game will begin and the first player will take their turn taking and placing 1 tile. The player that is farthest back on the track always takes the next turn. If discs are on top of each other, the disc that is on top takes their turn first. On a player's turn, they choose one of the next 3 tiles going clockwise from where the moon marker is currently. Ignore any spaces that don't have a tile any longer. That player moves their player disc however many times spots as shown on that chosen tile. If your disc lands on a spot with an opponent's disc, place your disc on top. Replace the tile you took with the moon marker. For your first tile, just place that tile in front of you. On subsequent turns, place your tile someplace where it connects to at least one of your other tiles, horizontally or vertically. Every player builds their own display of tiles that doesn't connect to each other's. After placing your tile, check to see if you have completed a goal on any of your tiles. Once a player has checked to see if they have completed any goals and placed discs, play moves on to the next player that is furthest back on the moon track, even if it is the same player. Play continues moving, players constantly taking and placing tiles while moving their discs around the entire moon wheel. If ever a player's turn starts and there are 2 or less tiles available around the entire moon wheel, they may choose to have the wheel filled up again with new tiles at random, or choose to take one of the remaining tiles. If there are no tiles left ever around the wheel, you must fill the empty spaces around the wheel. The game ends if on a player's turn they complete a goal and use their last disc. That player wins the game. If all tiles run out before any player uses all their discs, the player with the least discs left wins. If there is a tie, the player with the fewest discs that would have taken their turn next wins. And that is a complete run through of how to play Nova Luna. I hope this will help you get you through your first game, If this was useful to you, or you'd like to see more content from me, please like and subscribe to the board meeting. I hope you all have a great day and take care.